everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the next important topic which is known as multiple allelism. So let's get started. Multiple allelism is defined as whenever a gene is controlled by more than two alleles and it follows strict non-Mendelian pattern of inheritance. In this condition, you can see the multiple allelism. So usually a gene is controlled by two alleles, but in this case you are going to see a gene is controlled by more than two alleles and it is not following Mendelian inheritance. So let's see one example and try to understand the concept. So very important example, what you can observe over here is ABO blood grouping in humans. ABO blood group in human beings. Now, the discovery of ABO blood group was done by Carl Landsteiner. So when we talk about the blood grouping in terms of multiple allelism, it is found that this blood grouping is governed by an antigen or allele which is represented as letter I, which is represented with letter I. Now, this I stands for isoagglutinogen or a type of antigen. Now, what are antigens? Antigens are the foreign bodies. Here in this case, they are the substance which are present on the surface of your RBC cell. RBCs are red blood cells. Based upon the presence of antigen, the blood grouping is classified. Now let's see how exactly it is done. So basically we are having four different types of blood group. They are A, B, AB and O. So all of them are governed by the alleles. Now what are the different types of allele? So it is found that the blood group is governed by the allele IA, blood group B with IB. In the individual who are having blood group as AB, in them both A and B antigens are present. So here that's why we can say that it is also an example of codominant. And this blood group O is represented with small I. So now I will make a tabular form where we are going to mention the genotype of an individual, the blood group, and also we can mention the different alleles we can generate. So here in this case, if you will see, so as I have told you, we are having four different blood groups. So what are the possible alleles in this case? Okay, let me just change it with alleles. Don't get confused over here, it's alleles. Okay, so now all the individual whose blood group is A, in this case you are going to see them with the presence of allele as IA or IA small I. Now why I am writing it twice? Because one of them is coming from their father and another one is coming from mother. Since the dominant inheritance pattern in this case is both A and B are dominant over O blood group. So that's why here IA is dominant. Now when we talk about the B blood group, so the alleles are IB and IB. AB, since it is a codominant, IA, IB. O, it is represented with small I. So this is very important table. If you are clear with this concept, so you can perform any cross. So let us take one example and see how this is playing an important role. Suppose there is a couple in which the blood group of the female is AB. The blood group of female is AB and the blood group of male is, let us take O. Okay, now we are expecting to find out the blood groups of their progeny. What could be the probability of their progeny having different blood groups? So let's get started. Now according to the law, according to the rules, what are the possible alleles for AB? It is capital IA, IB, and for your O, it is small I, small I. Okay, so now these are nothing but the gametes. So whenever we are performing a cross and trying to find out with the help of the Punnett square. So what will be the ratio in this case? So for the female it is IAIB, and for the male it is small I, small I. You just have to multiply them IAI. So this is how you are going to perform the cross. Now in this you will see the probability of individual having blood group A is 50%. So can you see over here? The probability is 50%. 50% for A blood group, and for your B blood group it is 50%. So in this manner you can find out the probability of their progenies also. So as you have seen over here that we have taken ABO blood grouping as an example of multiple allelism, where we are seeing that the blood group is being the gene responsible for coding for different blood group is determined by more than 2 alleles, which are nothing but here IA, IB, and when in the case of your O blood group, the individual having O blood group, the small I, which is a recessive condition over there. So with this we finish this topic, which is the multiple allelism. And the other example what you can see in this are, it can be the coat color in rabbit also. So the coat color in rabbit is also governed by the multiple allele. So it is also a best example for multiple allelism. So with this we finish this topic here, and thank you so much.